across Canada and Northern Ontario, we recognize and honour the Indigenous lands that you are on. I'd like to take a moment to welcome some of our special guests, members of Science North's Board of Trustees and Science Program Committee, Dominique Giroux, President and CEO of Health Sciences North, Dr. Sarita Verma, President and Vice Chancellor of the Northern Ontario School of Medicine University, Dr. Dean Miller, Interim Dean for Faculty of Science, Engineering and Architecture at Laurentian University, our Interim CEO, Jennifer Booth, and thank you especially to Christina Forsyth and Beth Evern for providing sign language interpretation for this evening's presentations. We're so thrilled to have you with us in person for the first time since we had an event in 2019, our first MedTalks. This is a very special science presentation. And with many thanks to our sponsors and our partners, Eastlink Community TV, we have audiences joining us from Northern Ontario and hopefully from all over Canada. So you're just a small part of the audience that we have this evening. Tonight's event is inspired by the world-renowned TEDTalks. I know you've all seen TEDTalks. And these MedTalks that we've created have been made possible by the collaborative work by some incredible medical professionals that you'll hear from shortly, as well as the Laurentian University and Science North Science Communication graduate students who specialize in science communication. So this is their culminating project in putting their skills at practice. This team has worked hand in hand to create impactful 10-minute, high-energy presentations that you're about to experience. Let's give them all a round of applause and congratulations in advance. The format this evening will include 5 presentations, and then we will have a 20-minute intermission, and then followed with 4 more presentations. We'll wrap up the event by inviting you all the way up into the Science Centre for a meet and greet science social with refreshments, where our presenters will be on hand to answer your questions and to further discuss their topics. Before we get started, it is my pleasure to welcome my colleague Ashley LaRose, Director of Development for Science North, and Anthony Keating, President and Chief Development Officer, Foundations and Volunteer Groups at Health Sciences North, to share a few words.
Thank you. Thank you. Merci, Julie. Bonsoir tout le monde. Welcome, everybody. Tonight, we have no doubt that you are going to be inspired by some incredible stories. Here at Science North, it's our mission to inspire the next generation to engage with science in the world around them. For some, that means inspiring them to ultimately pursue a career in the medical field. This important mission ensures that the next generation is prepared to continue the incredible work about which you are going to hear more tonight.
Ashley also told me that the font was big here. I can assure you she's lying. Your participation, oh, somebody fixed it. Wow, look at that. We are in a science center after all. Your participation in tonight's event tells us that you are also inspired by the innovations, advancements, and personal stories of health sciences field right here in Northern Ontario. Having 2 world-class science-based organizations right across the street from each other is a unique and important connection. Any donations that are collected tonight will be shared equally between Health Sciences North and Science North to support the inspiring work of both of our organizations and the work that you'll see here featured tonight. We invite you to use the QR code found on your chairs to make a donation. Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony and Ashley, and I'm glad that just like magically got bigger. You should have seen it. It was like, boom. Thank you so much. We hope you will enjoy this magical evening. When we had this event in 2019, the energy and the inspiration and the feelings that were brought to life by these stories was a pretty incredible experience. You'll come away with some inspiring new knowledge and have a chance to meet our presenters. So, without further ado, let's start with our first presenter.